Well, hey, it's another green day. Happy about that. Hey, fellow traders, it's Black Coffee Trader. It's time to do the daily recap here on Wednesday, July the 23rd. And as you can see, we're up a couple $100 in each of the funded accounts, 212 in the brand new one, which is good. And the one that I've had here for a little bit now, up to 12 in it as well. So slowly getting it back to close to 50,000. Hopefully can push that thing on towards payout. I did notice something. I wasn't aware of this before. I guess I was aware, but I assumed so, but I kind of forgot. The straight to funded account with Tradeify, that has a $3,000 profit goal before you can withdraw. The advanced account where you pass an eval, the target is 2,100, but you have to have 5 days of 150. So a couple little differences there just because of straight to funded or an eval to funded. So interesting enough there. But here's the thing I'm happy about today. I really am. Nice, up $200 per account. I'm happy about that. Here's the thing that has me a little bit sad is I called this trade this morning. I called I for sure the ES one. I don't forget if I called the Russell trade like we seen it, but I was in this trade and took profits early and missed the move, and what I expected to happen is exactly what happened. And I literally I got cold feet from holding through this trade for as long as I did. So let's just dive in. I entered long on the Dow Jones first. I was looking for this area to hold. I'm sorry, I did not enter on the Dow Jones first. I entered on the ES first, looking for the high of day from yesterday or this level around the 63.56s, the 63.63s. Those were the areas I was looking at in my pre-market trade plan. I was looking, I was saying, does this level hold, or do we get a pullback to right here to these highs or the high of day from yesterday? If we do that, that could set up a great pullback long. I was in the trade, everything lined up like I was wanting to, but obviously we just completely chopped around, didn't go, and I just started taking contracts off. I actually added into the position. When we started, we had a little dip and we started to push back out. I added to the position, and I was in a really good spot. I had a great, cumulative entry here. And really what I should have done is left at least my stop at break even on the last couple of contracts. I didn't do it. I decided to trail once we started to break above this 63 area, and obviously getting sucked into the trade thinking, well, maybe this is all it's got and we're just going to kind of go sideways today. Well, and had I left my stop at break even, we would have got the move, and my final target was up here. At one point, I actually had it all the way up here near where these highs were. I don't recall exactly where I had it, but I had it above the previous all-time highs, and I did move it down. But I really missed the move that I was looking for today, and I had the market game plan correct. So I'm a little bit sad about that. I'm not going to lie. I think I then jumped in long on the Dow Jones because this was another trade that I talked about this morning in the pre-market. I said if we get a pullback to this green area right here around the 44,800s, I was looking for a pullback long, and wow, what a pullback long it was. And again, I got into that trade. I was in both of these trades simultaneously. I was long the ES, I was long the Dow, and again, I moved my stop to break even here, got stopped out. I waited a little bit too long to take this entry. That was my critique of this. I saw this starting to hold, and I should have jumped in right away, and I didn't do it. So I was a little bit late to the entry, but I had a pretty decent stop loss here. I was only risking my 200, but I did get stopped out break even on the last contract, and then we ripped. So missed the move that I was really looking for, and this has happened too many times. I've had the market trade or the market movement correct or the trade idea correct and didn't hold on to the trade, and it's always when we have this type of consolidation where we're not breaking down out of my trade idea, but we're also not breaking out of the trade that I'm looking to take. And it's an area that I need to work on. I need to work on holding through those. That's all there is to it. So, again, I'm not too sad because $200 per account is okay, moves the needle, and it's 3 more green days this week. So And the other thing that's crazy is I haven't lost this week. Last week I had 2 winning trades. This week I've had no losing trades. They've all been winners. So go figure. And again, I have to say this, I'm liking this 5-minute chart. I'm not saying that that's the answer for me, but it's sure, you know, for a couple of days, it really seems like the 5-minute chart, it slows the price down and it makes me wait for a good entry, or at least I do. So I then took a third trade on the Russell. We had a beautiful break and retest. This is just an absolute textbook setup. And again, I was very, very patient, waited for this to develop. We had a couple of wicks there, and we had a green candle pushing out, took the long, held through a little bit of a wicky drawdown there, but then got that flush up to the upside for a nice trade. This was actually almost a 2-hour trade. Very, very low risk on that position. So that was a really, really nice trade. I was very happy with that. Not a huge dollar amount win, but low risk, high reward. That is the type of trade I really like to see. So again, good day there. Evals, I had a rough day on evals. It didn't end up too bad. Basically a break-even day, down what, $50 on these top 3 accounts. The Alpine account, we basically are down $60, so pretty much a break-even day. Ended up with 75 cents on this one, and for some reason this bottom Tradeify account, maybe because I'm trading micros, it has more of a loss, probably due to commissions, but in any case, still pretty good day. The issue is I got stuck in right here. This is where I got myself caught on my evals. Just got chopped up there in that little section right there. I was trading with too big of size, and at one point I was down right around $500 per account, and I made it back kind of end of day on this move on the Dow Jones. I went long somewhere in here and held through this move and made that back. So anyway, evals are evals, but I do want to take you along on the ride, and especially on the Alpine account, we'll call it. So we didn't do it really any damage. I got it back to pretty much zero. So that's where we're at with those. But yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. Again, I'm a little bit salty because I should have had a monster day. Honestly, I really truly should have had the move correct. But oh well. But here's today, up 424, 100% win rate, and again for the week, green week, up 800. So you know, we're still down 750 for the month, but obviously we've got 6 trading days left. So hopefully we can get this month back to green, and yeah, crazy as it is. Last week, just look at the stats. This is just, let's see if there's a last week here, July 13 to 19. Last week I had a $1,900 losing week, 12.5% win rate, 3 winning trades. I think because of copy trading, it ended up being 2 winning trades. And then this week, we are at 100% win rate. It says 10 trades, but this is 1 account. So 2 trades, and then 2 accounts today is 3 trades, not 6. So 2, 4, 7 trades this week and all winners. So go figure. Again, I'm not too big on streaks. Obviously, I don't like red streaks. I'd prefer to have green streaks, but the key is just to manage risk, take good trades, and have good solid green days. So anyway, that was today. We can look at the trades themselves just for what it's worth, and I need to change this to today so that this populates correctly. This was trade 1. This was that first one. There you can see the entry. We had the holds coming in, and my stop was down here below the high of day from yesterday, so I had some bandwidth there to trade with, and really just should have held that trade. That was the problem there, is I should have held onto that trade. Missed the big move. The next trade was this one on the ES. No, this is not the ES. This is the Dow Jones trade. Again, I should have entered down here. I really waited too long to get into this trade. And if I would have left my stop at break even, I would have gotten the big move there. So waiting was a problem. I had plenty of drawdown to work with there. Good entry overall, other than I should have been in there a little earlier because I saw that move unfolding. But that was a good trade, good entry as a whole. And then the last one was this one right here, which was a really quick and a really nice trade. Again, this is my $200 stop, but my mental stop was really like right here around the VWAP, and we really never got there. I didn't have hardly any drawdown on that trade. It really just ripped. So had a really nice trade there. I think that was about a 2R. I thought, well, 1.6R, still a nice trade, really nice trade. So anyway, but that's where we're at. Good week, and hopefully we can just keep marching along. That's the goal. So last but not least, I want to remind you that the Apex sale is ending tomorrow. I think that is tomorrow, the 24th, when that is ending. So that'll pop up here in a second here on this rotational banner. So if you're using Apex and you use code BCT, I appreciate that. Thank you. But that 80% off sale is ending tomorrow. There we go. And also the take profit 40% off is still going. So obviously good deals with those prop firms, and appreciate those of you that use my code. Helps the channel, and I thank you for that. Once again, thanks for following along. Appreciate you all. Hope you had a good day, and we'll try to keep this green train on the tracks. So we'll take another shot at it tomorrow. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks for following along. Take care. Till next time. So long.